Dear students of class 6, today we learn chapter 2, home management. Home management is the basic thing of home science. In this chapter, we will learn the steps involved in home management. You all know that managing the home by following some procedures is called home management. Basically, home management is a process. You already know that. Now, how to run a family, how to achieve a goal, we have to follow some process or some steps. These steps are planning, organizing, controlling, and evaluation. And all these steps we are following to achieve or to reach our goals. Each and every family has some goal, and by following these steps we can easily achieve our goal. So let's discuss about these steps in details. Planning is the prior preparation or prior thinking of any kind of activity. And in planning process, we have to complete this by asking some questions. If we completely answer these questions, which we call 6W, then we can easily complete our planning process. This process continues. The first question is who, then what, why, when, where, and finally how. This 6W actually completed your planning process. For example, if you plan to go for a shopping, then you ask this question according to this 6W steps, like who will go, what will going to buy, why we going to buy, when and where, that means which market, and how. So that these all the question can answer you the complete process of planning. I think you all understand what is planning. Now organizing is the arrangement of logical support. For example, I gave you earlier an example of going to the planning of going to shopping, and for shopping what kind of organizing you should require. For example, you have to wear dress, you have to take money, arrange money for buying, you have to decide where you go, so that in which way you are going, is it rickshaw or bus or car, and in that case how much money is required for rickshaw fare. All this detailed work should be included, and also the most important thing is to make a list of shopping so that you can buy all the things you require, you need, by going through this organizing process. So organizing, we can say it bring agreement and adjustment among work. Now controlling means converting your plan into real work, or converting your plan into action. That means when you are start to go to the market, then your controlling started, then your controlling action is started. That means you put your plan into reality, you put your plan into implementation process. So you are in this process. During controlling, you must monitor the whole work, whole activity very efficiently, that whether you are taking preparation, whether you have arranged your money, and according to list you are buying things, and after doing all the shoppings, you return back to your home safely. This is all about the controlling thing. That means when you are supervising or monitoring your work and convert your plan into action, that is called controlling. So monitoring the progress means, for example, in a wedding party, the some of has the responsibility to watch or to observe all the things, whether the wedding party is going on very smoothly. uh, that is called monitoring or supervising. And in this situation, the observer should supervise accordingly, and he or she can change or adjust if there is any adjustment or any changes. That is also part of controlling. And finally, successfully complete the controlling process. The last thing is analyzing or evaluating. That is that after finishing all the work, we have to assess the whole activity, that whether there is a failure or whether there is a assessment, and whether there is any fault or error. These things are verified by the observer, and this is called evaluating. And why this is we are doing this? So that in future when we are doing something, in we are keeping these things in our mind, that yes, that last time that was our fault, so next time we have recorrect these things and do the function, do the work more properly, more specifically. So these are the management process, and if we follow these things in each and every steps in our life, you can see that you must succeed, you must achieve your required or you, your aim or your goal can be succeeded. Okay, so evaluating mean you have to verify whether the thing is successful or not, so that you can easily have a decision next time, so that you can recorrect yourself or revise your work schedules. Okay, so I think now in lesson 3 we'll learn decision making in home management. You all know that decision making is a very important thing in our life. You are consciously or unconsciously taking different types of decision, and your future, your success or your failure actually depends on the decision making things. So today we learn what are the decision making process, so that you can easily understand and you have a very good concept regarding decision making. And as a human being, everybody has to take decision in some sort of some stages of our life. So if we know the decision making process, it will help you a lot to take successful or accurate decision, and so that if you take an accurate decision, you can easily achieve and you can finally succeed it. So now let's start our lesson 3, decision making in home management. In this slide you see there are different types of alternate ways, right? Yes, this is a very important thing. Like in decision making, we have to sort out some alternate ways, so that it will help to decide very carefully and very properly that in which way, which decision we are going to take, and what are the consequences of this decision making. Let's see the decision making process. First of all, you should know what you mean by that. The decision making process basically is a thought process of selecting a logical choice from the available option. Please make it keep it in your mind and always memorize these things, that this is very important definition, that what actually we mean by decision making. So you see that there are three parts. One is the thought process. Another is, by using your thought process, you have to select a logical choice, and finally you have to uh, uh, take this choice from available options. Okay, so this is all about decision making. Now we will go to the decision making process. Firstly, understand the issue or the problem and get a clear idea. That means any kind of problems or any kind of decision, first of all you have to identify the problem, identify the situation. Decision making always not related with the problems, but sometimes situation, sometimes environment demanded to take decision. The first step is to understand the issue or identify the problem. Then find out some procedures or means of solving the issues or problems. That means what I said you earlier, that you have to pick, or you have to see some of the ways, some of the alternative ways of this to solve these problems. So this is the second step, that developing alternate solution. Then after getting different or alternate solution, you have to take the important or adapting the one solution which is best to you, which you feel that this is the best option. So this is the third step, to find out the one or two solutions from these alternate solutions. This is the third step, that there could be several means towards solving a single problem. Give proper thinking on each of these means and finally come out with a one or two important solution. Then you have to select the best solution. This is the most important situation, and here you need a huge observation power, thinking capabilities, analyzing skills. By using your analytical skills, you can select the best solution, which is the fourth step. And finally you have to, now you are coming to the implementing stages. That means after taking the best solution, you have to apply it, and in other words, you have to translate the decision to work, or the decision taken as above will be no benefit. That means you have to implement the decision according to the direction, and you follow the follow up the implementation of this decision, and finally you get the correct answer, or you get the correct results. So this is all about the decision making process. So it is very important in our life. I think you all understand what are the process we have to go through and take the real or correct decision. It is advised that while we are taking decision, we have to discuss with our family members, so that they can participate in your decision making process. They can also suggest you, give you a valuable advice which can help you to take the correct decision. So that's all about the decision making process, and I think you all understand, and you can take your decisions according to this decision making process, that so that you can easily succeed in your life, or you can your decision will be the right decision, and that will help you to become successful. Thank you all. I think all understand this thing, and we'll learn very important things in this chapter regarding planning, steps of management, and also the decision making. Thank you all.